Fourth event on the programme is the first leg of the six-up at Happy Valley with a decent jackpot as well, 2.9 going in, so an estimated dividend in the region of $7 million. This is over the 1650 field headed by Dream Warriors, placed second or third in his last four starts. Regency Master a little bit unlucky behind Total Power last time out, but he's a winner here over course and distance. Royal Race is a three-time course and distance winner, including back in November this season. Shining on, his four wins have been over the 1200 metres, gets up in trip once more. Earnest Feeling up to the 1650 for the first time as well. On XL Star, Joe Moreira on board. He's been over 100 to 1 on his last two starts. Doubt he'll be that price Wednesday night. Son of McPhee's never too far away. And down to Strathmartin with the blinkers on for the first time for Tony Millard and Dylan Moe from Barrier 6, yet to place in 5 starts so far. Where are we looking for the speed, Tom?
Yeah, well, the speed in this race, potentially from Stay Chill, also with Thunderstorm. He's likely to be forward in this race as Thunderstorm. His last win came off a mark of 60 back in February of 2020. He's down on a mark of 41 now. On XL Star might be handy for Joe Moreira from gate number 7. Earnest Feeling there from 5. Looks a little tricky for Dream Warriors, but I wonder if Karis Teton looks to press on from gate number 11 here over the 1650 metres. Son of McPhee somewhere in midfield, and Royal Racer El Valiente likely to get back.
All right, well, we'll start off with Dream Warriors, who's never too far away, Paul, but does look a little bit tricky as far as the speed map is concerned, with Regency Master, Royal Racer and Stay Chill to consider also. Yeah,
he's a tough horse, Dream Warriors, so he'll definitely get his opportunity. He's just, I've got him in on a very minor line. The one I am taking out of this is Regency Master. He didn't get too much room down on the inside there. From his low draw, I think he's going to be right handy and be tough to beat.
You have to agree with Paul about Regency Master. Just wonder where he does end up, but hopefully somewhere sort of midfield or not too far off the speed. There's Zach Purton from gate number 4. He's got a good association with the horse and didn't have too many favours there last time out.
Yeah, I don't want to drop Dream Warriors just because of the draw, but it does look tricky for him, that's for sure. Son of McPhee, though, Tom, he's been pretty consistent this season without actually winning from his 8 starts. He's only out of the top 4 twice.
And he's dropped to 19 pounds. This run behind Peach Blossoms, who wasn't able to go on with it in the weekend here, but Light of Wanshi was able to do so. So there's been a little bit of form come out of the race, and he hasn't been too far away. He got off the rail at the 600 metres, held up a little bit, but look, he wasn't beaten overly far, Paul.
No, if you have a look at the way he finishes off his racing and his breeding, he's by McPhee. You'd think 1650 to step up from the 1400 there would be ideal.
All right, on XL Star, Paul, we're going to have a look at him at the trials. I mentioned before, he's been a big price, but I think that might be contracting somewhat with Joe on board. Yeah,
so Joe jumps aboard here. Look, the trial wasn't too bad from on XL Star, but he was sort of pushed out a little bit in it towards the end, and because of that, I'm just happy to watch him.
He'd gone around at 14 and 15s in the market a few runs ago. Trial wasn't too bad. I'd be keeping him safe, especially with Moreira on board, who's had 5 winners this season from 19 rides aboard to Dennis Yip train runners.
All right, it's a very even contest once more, Paul, but the ever-consistent, reliable Thunderstomp is our favourite.
Yeah, and look, he's going to give you a really good run there, Thunderstomp from front. I didn't quite get him in, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was in the top 4. Ended up with Regency Master here on top, just from the low draw. I think he'll get a nice run. Son of McPhee will be running at them late. Earnest Feeling, one we haven't talked about. He should get a nice enough run, and 1650 looks ideal for him. And then the old warhorse, Dream Warriors, I couldn't completely leave him out. 2, 10, 7 and 1.
Same 4 numbers, or same 3 numbers for the top 3, but for 4th we differ there with the Thunderstomp going in. So Regency Master on the top, 6.5 and 3.1 currently. I think he can give this race a good shake. Son of McPhee, Earnest Feeling, he won't be too far off the speed, I feel. He trailed throughout last time out. Quiet Barrier trial coming into this, and Thunderstomp to cling on to a 4th placing. So 2, 10, 7 and 11.
I got the 2, 7 and 10 in my numbers as well. First leg of the 6-up, so maybe a good starting point for you. I've gone with Earnest Feeling, though. I think he's probably just about right to break through. Going up in trip here for race number 4, which is a Class 4 over the 1650.